Hello friends, now in this video we will discuss the test on basic concept in geometry. This test is for 20 marks, time is 1 hour. It will definitely help you in your school unit test examination. I will explain all the answers of this question in a very simple language. Now let us start. The first question, find distance AB if coordinate of A and B are -2 and 5 respectively. The first is -2, B is 5, C is 7, D is 3. Now we'll find out the distance between the coordinate of the point A and B. Now here the coordinate of A is -2, B is 5, 5 is greater than -2. Therefore the distance between the point A and B is a 5 minus in bracket -2 minus that will become plus, that is 5 plus 2 is 7, and hence distance between the point is 7, and hence option C is correct here. Now next question, if Q is in between P and R and distance PQ is equals to 2, distance PR is equals to 10, then find distance QR. First option A is a 12, B is 8, C is root of 96, D is 20. Now we'll solve this. See this here. As Q is in between P and R, therefore what is the longest distance? That is the PR. Therefore PR is equals to distance PR is equals to distance PQ plus distance QR. We know distance PR, substitute here 10 is equals to PQ is 2 plus distance QR, and therefore distance PQR is equals to 10 minus 2, that is equals to 8, and hence distance QR is equals to 8, and hence option B is correct here. Now next question, if length AB is equals to 7 centimeter, length BP is equals to 4 centimeter, length AP is equals to 5.4 centimeter, then which of the following is true? Now see this here. The longest segment is AB and shortest is BP. Now from this option, which is the greatest? That is the AB is the greatest and shortest is the BP, and hence option C. Option C is the correct here. Okay. Now the next question. How many midpoints does a segment have? First is A is a many, B is 2, C is only 1, and D is 3. That is, midpoints of a given segment is only 1. Okay, and hence option C is correct here. Now next, question number 1B. Solve the following sub questions for 2 marks. The first is, the coordinates of 2 points on a number line are 3 and 6. Find the distance between these points. Now we'll solve this. Coordinate of the first point is 3, coordinate of second point is 6. 6 is greater than 3. Distance between the 2 points is equals to greatest coordinate minus smallest one. That is 6 minus 3 is equals to 3. And hence the distance between the 2 points is 3. Now next question. Write the converse of the following statement. If the sum of measures of two angles is 90 degree, then they are complement of each other. Now we'll write here converse. Okay. आता कॉन्व्हर्स मध्ये काय करतात, नंतरचं जे स्टेटमेंट असतं ते आधी लिहायचं असतं आणि सुरुवातीचं हे नंतर लिहायचं असतं. ओके. नाव हियर, if the two angles are complement of each other, then the sum of the measures of two angles is 90 degree. Okay, and this is the converse of this given statement. Now next, question number 2, solve the following. It's for 4 marks. First, that is A, complete any one of the following activity. It's for 2 marks. I have given the number lines. Okay, write opposite ray to ray ST. Write the opposite ray of the ST. Second, the intersection of ray PA and ray AP is the union of segment QR and RP. Okay, is next. The intersection of segment DC and the segment BC is okay. Now we will solve this activity. The first, the ray opposite to ray ST is, see this, ray opposite to ray ST is, this is the opposite ray, and that is ray SR. This is the answer. Next, the intersection of ray PA and ray AP is ray PA, see this here, ray PA and ray AP, their intersection, their common, that is nothing but the segment AP. This is the segment AP, okay. Their intersection is a segment AP is a correct there. The union of segment QR and RP is, see this here, the union of segment Q to R and R to P is PR. Okay, therefore it is a segment PR. Now next, the intersection of segment DC and segment BC is, see this here, segment DC and BC is the point C. Okay, and this is the answer. Point C is the answer. Now next example. Lines PR and line ST intersect each other at point Q. If angle PQS is equals to 80 degree, then find the values of X, Y and Z by completing the following activity. Now the activity, see this here, line PR and line ST intersect each other at the point Q. Measure of angle PQS is 80 degree. Measure of angle PQT is X. Measure of angle TQR is Y. Measure of angle SQR is Z. Now see this here activity. What's Y is equals to? Measure of angle Y, vertically opposite angle. Next, X plus 80 is equals to what? Next, linear pair angles. X is equals to question mark, and as Z is equals to X, then what is Z? Now we'll solve this activity. First, the measure of angle Y. Now angle PQS and angle RQT, these are vertically opposite angle. Therefore, measure of angle RQT is equals to 80, means the value of Y is 80. Okay. Next, X plus 80. This X plus 80, these are linear pair angles and their sum is equals to 180. Okay. Now we'll find out the value of X. हा 80 right hand side ला जाणार तो minus होणार. Okay, therefore X is equals to 180 minus 80 and that is equals to 100. As X and Z, these are again vertically opposite angles. Their measures are equal, therefore X is equals to Z, and hence the measure of angle Z is equals to 100 degree. Okay. Now next, solve any one of the following sub questions. It's for 2 marks. First is write the antecedent, that is a given part, and consequent, that is a part to be proved in the following statement. First, if two lines intersect, then the vertical opposite angles are congruent. Now first is antecedent, that is a two lines intersect. Here consequent means we want to prove the vertically opposite angles are congruent. Okay. Now next, sketch proper figure if Y is in between X and Z. Length of XZ is equals to 3 root 7. Length of XY is equals to root 7. Then find length YZ. Now the solution, see this here figure. Length of XY is equals to root 7. Length of XZ is equals to 3 root 7. Now see this here, length of XY plus length of YZ is equals to length of XZ. If we substitute the values, that is XY is root 7, length of yz is equals to 3 root 7, and hence length of yz is equals to 3 root 7 minus root 7. It means that here 1 root 7. We will subtract 1 root 7 from 3 root 7, then you will get 2 root 7. Okay, and hence length of yz is equals to 2 root 7, and this is the answer. Now next question. Question number 3. Solve any two of the following sub questions. It's for 6 marks. First, consider this statement. The diagonals of isosceles trapezium are congruent. See this here, isosceles trapezium. Okay. Now the next, write the statement in conditional form. What is the conditional form? If the quadrilateral is an isosceles trapezium, then its diagonals are congruent. This is in conditional form. Next, write the antecedent of the given statement. The antecedent, the quadrilateral is an isosceles trapezium. Next, write the consequent of the given statement. It means to prove that the diagonals are congruent. Therefore, consequent is equals to is diagonals are congruent. Okay. Now, next question. Question number 2. The coordinate of point P on a number line is -7. Complete the following activity to find the coordinates of the point which are at a distance of 8 units from P. Now, as the point P is on number line, therefore there are the 2 points which are at a distance of 8 unit from the point P. It means to the left hand side and right hand side. Suppose A is a point on number line to the left of point P at a distance of 8 unit from P. Now see this here figure. P is our required point. P is a point whose coordinate is -7, and there is another point A whose coordinate is 7 at a distance of 8. Now we'll find out the value of x. Here, let the coordinate of the point A be x. Then what is the sign between them? Okay. Next distance PA is equals to greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate, and hence that here is a again 8 minus, that is a greater coordinate minus smaller one. Okay, then we will find out the value of x. Now see this one by one. The first is as -7 is to the right of A, therefore -7 is a greater than x, therefore we will write here x is less than -7. Therefore x is less than -7. Next, distance PA is equals to greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. Which is greater coordinate? -7. Smaller coordinate is x. Therefore, here we will write here 7 -7, and then find out the value of x. See this here. X is equals to -7 -8, and that is equals to -15. And hence, the required coordinate A of A is a -15. Now we'll consider the another case, that is when that point is to the right of P. See this here. Let B be a point on the number line to the right of point P at a distance of 8 units from P. Now see this here. Let the coordinate of the point B be y. Here is that point at distance of 8 unit. Now here the sign between these two. Again we will find out the distance PB, greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate, 8 minus y dash dash, and then find out the value of y. Now we will complete this activity. Now first, as the y is to the right of -7, y have coordinate -7 cha right hand side line. Therefore y is greater than -7, and hence we will substitute here sign greater than. Distance PB is equals to greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. Therefore 8 is equals to y minus in bracket -7. This minus that will become plus here. Therefore 8 is equals to y plus 7. The value of y is 8 minus 7, that is equals to 1. and hence here 1 is the answer, and hence there are the 2 points. Hence there are the 2 points on the number line, that is the distance from that point P is 8 units or 1 and minus 15. Okay, now next question. The following table shows point on number line and their coordinates. Decide whether the given pair of segments are congruent or not. What are the segment D and the segment AB? Now see this here table. The points A, B, C, D, E. Coordinate is A is a minus 3, B is 5, C is 2, D is minus 7 and E is 9. Now we'll find out the length of segment DE. The coordinate of D is minus 7 and E is 9. Now here 9 is greater than minus 7. 9 is greater than minus 7. Therefore, the distance D is equals to 9 minus in bracket minus 7. This minus minus that will become plus. 9 plus 7 is equals to 16. Therefore, distance D is equals to 16. Okay. Distance D is equals to 16. That is the length of D is equals to 16. This is first one. Next, we'll find out the length of segment AB. The coordinate of A is minus 3 and the coordinate of A is minus 3 and B is 5. 5 is greater than minus 3 and therefore distance AB is equals to 5 minus in bracket minus 3. This minus minus that will become plus. 5 plus 3 that is equals to 8 and hence length of AB is equals to 8. That is the length AB is equals to 8. Now these two lengths are different and hence these two segments are not congruent. Now see this here. Length of AB is not equals to length of DE from 1 and 2 and hence finally the answer segment D and the segment AB are not congruent as their length are not equal. Next, question number 4. Solve any one of the following sub questions. It's for 4 marks. First, prove the following. The opposite angles formed by two intersecting lines are equal measures. Now here this is the statement figure. We'll draw the figure. Line AB and line DC intersect each other at the point O. What's the in given? Line AB and the line CD intersect at the point O such that O is in between AB, A and B and O is in between C and D. Now what we want to prove that the opposite angles formed are equal. Means what? Measure of angle AOC is equals to measure of angle BOD and measure of angle BOC is equals to measure of angle AOD. Now proof. At the measure of angle AOC plus measure of angle BOC is equals to 180. They are linear pair. Next, measure of angle plus BOC plus measure of angle BOD is equals to 180. These two angles are again in linear pair. Now, the right hand side of these two statements are same. Therefore, their left hand sides are also equal. Therefore, we will write here angle AOC plus angle BOC is equals to angle BOC plus angle BOD. Now, what is the common on both sides? That is the BOC. We will cut here. And hence, angle AOC, measure of angle AOC is equals to measure of angle BOD, eliminating BOC, which is common on both sides. And hence, we have proved the first, that is the measure of angle AOC is equals to measure of angle BOD. And similarly, we can prove that measure of angle BOC is equals to measure of angle AOD. Okay. Now, next question. Observe the following figure and answer the following questions. The first, which points are equidistant from the point B? Second, write the pairs of points equidistant from the point Q. Which of the segment that is the segment AR or the segment AV is in greater length, and the last is which segment is congruent to segment UD. Now we'll solve this one by one. This is the figure. Okay. Now the first question, which points are equidistant from the point B? Now see this here, the line, number line, equidistance point from the B, that is the C is equidistance, the distance is 2. At the same time, the point A is at a distance of 2 unit from the point B, and therefore A and C are equidistant from the point B. Again, is there any point? Yes. The point D is again at a distance of 4 units from the B, and another point P is at a distance of 4 units from the point B. Okay, and hence the answer is point A and C and point P and D are equidistant from the point B. Next question. Write the pairs of points equidistant from point Q. Okay, now see this here. The point equidistance from the point Q is a L is at equidistance. It is distance of 1 unit. Next, U is also at a distance of 1 unit from the point Q. Next, R is also at a distance of 2 units from Q, and P is also at a distance of 2 units from Q, and hence answer. The point L and U and the points R and P are equidistant from the point Q. Now next question. Which of the segment, that is the segment AR or the segment AV, is greater in the length? Now see this here. The first is AV. The distance is up to 5. AV is, it's a length of AV is a 5, and the length of AR is 6. Therefore, segment AR is greater than segment AV. That is it's a length of AR is greater than length of AV, and here segment AR is greater than segment AV. Now next question. Which segment is congruent to segment UD? Now see this here, U to D. Okay, see this here, the UD, and the length of UD is 6 minus in bracket minus 5. That is a minus minus will become plus. Therefore, the length of UD is 11. At the same time, the length of VR is also 11. The coordinate of V is a 5. 5 minus in bracket minus 6. That will become plus. 5 plus 6 is 11. And hence, the segment, congruent segment to UD is segment RV, and hence the answer is segment RV is a congruent to segment UD. And in this way we have completed this test. Now we will see in the next video. Till then, goodbye.